the next speaker, the next founder, will talk about the topic that I think about a lot in terms of how we live in this new world where we're so connected, yet we're so disconnected. I meet so many people that feel lonely, are lonely, and it doesn't seem like the abundance of technology and social media is actually helping us with those problems. So I'm super excited to hear about their startup and how they're actually combating the loneliness crisis. Gina?
Great to be here. So first I'm going to talk a little bit about the loneliness crisis. You may have heard about it. The Surgeon General reports that half of Americans say that they're lonely. What's really interesting is a lot of people think this is just like a post-pandemic thing, but actually this is 60 years in the making. If you look at membership in national chapter associations, it's been declining since the 60s, and really interestingly, not just that, but sports clubs, arts and social clubs, unions, political groups, even picnics and dinner parties have declined since the 1960s. And at the same time that this has happened, there's been a threefold increase in deaths of despair. That's deaths from addiction, deaths from suicide. There are lots of theories about why we have a loneliness crisis in this country. The obvious one is, there's television, then computers, now smartphones. There's also a theory about a cultural backlash against some of the social movements that came out of the 60s, the civil rights movements, the women's movements. The backlash was like, we need to be more ruggedly individual. Decline in religiousness, change in living arrangements. Today is the first time that there are more single people than married people. People are increasingly living alone. And then, of course, all the remote work, the post-pandemic effects. Why is the loneliness crisis so serious? It really affects our health. If you do not have social connections, you have a 32% more likely to die. It's that serious. It really affects your wellness, your longevity. And it also affects our democracy when we have less social trust, less community connections. And it creates this negative feedback loop where people are home, they don't have friends, and they don't go out. So how are we addressing this? We want to look both at the individuals and at in-person communities. So all of us, I think, might have had the experience where like, I really want to go to that event, I really want to go hear that band, or go to this social event, and none of my friends want to go. So am I going to go by myself, or am I just going to stay alone, home alone? So we really want to address this problem, and which is this, I don't want to go to events where I don't know anybody. So we are building what we call AI group chat, a pre-meet. And we've tested it and had a really great response. Essentially what it is people share their socials, answer some questions, share about the kind of events that they want to go to, and then we put them in an SMS group chat with 5, 6, 7 people that are interested in the same event. The AI introduces them, connects them, invites them to attend. We're also focused on how do we support in-person communities. There are tons of really passionate event organizers and community builders, but event discovery is really broken, and a lot of these event organizers and community builders really struggle to break even and to make money. So we really want to help them by aggregating events. So what we are calling community of communities, a kayak for events, open table for events, where you have a comprehensive database of events, use natural language to search, you have filters on the size of the events, the kind of events, and we want to build tools to really help event organizers. And this would also help consumers because they would get recommendations about the kind of events that are coming up that they would like, and they would have all their tickets in one place. So we've already started this. We have in the Bay Area, New York and LA, we have Kinlia.com. We're focused right now on conscious creative, wellness, dance events, where there's a community focus behind that. and we have 7,000 monthly active users. You can go on our website and install our mobile app. On our mobile app, you can have a community page. This is for an ecstatic dance group in Los Angeles, and you can connect with individuals. And what we've really found is people really love it because it's improved their social life. They don't have to like, oh, what am I doing? I have to go to 10 websites and WhatsApp and who's recommending. There's one place where they can find cool events. So this is our focus. We really want to connect hearts, build communities, connect people, really change what's been going on with that graph where communities are going down. We want communities to go up. And we are raising $1 million seed round, so if that's something that you're interested in participating in, please reach out to me.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm really wondering, this seems like a great idea. I'm very passionate about community building myself. But I wonder, through your business, if you have a plan to have a target like age group or demographic at all, since you didn't really mention the age group or
Sure.
life.
So right now, as I said, our beachhead is conscious, creative, wellness. It's mostly people in their 30s, 40s who are interested in those kind of events. That's where we're starting. It's a little bit sort of like Burning Man adjacent. So that's a community that I've been involved with for decades. So that's like, and it's really a group that really values community building. And so we're starting there, but the idea, particularly with the pre-meets, is it can be any kind of event. It's really scalable, it's monetizable. You monetize the same way Kayak does. You take a cut of the ticketing revenue. So you have a link in the chat and you just take a cut of that. And the idea, once we build the website, we can expand from our base of these kind of conscious, creative, wellness, dance type events, because anybody can put in natural language the kind of events that they're looking for, and it will connect them, and then start to know what you like and start recommending things.
Thank you. Well, last question of the day, no pressure.
This seems amazing. I'm really passionate about this as well. I've had some friends in the space that really want to do things in real life, get offline and meet in person. I'm wondering if you're interested in building anything that other apps and other services can integrate with yours. So you're doing the hard work of aggregating all this information and becoming a source of truth of all these amazing in-person and real life events. What if other people want to maybe link to that in their app or embed it or something like that?
Yeah, that's basically, we want to aggregate, which means having lots of APIs, bringing everybody together. I mean, we have right now about 300 event organizers who share their events on our site, and that is either they may be using other ticketing, we also have ticketing. So I believe in collaboration. Like, there's so much waste in Silicon Valley with people trying to do the same thing and not working together. So I'm all about, let's work together, let's collaborate. People who have the vision of, we really need to fix this problem. Communities are so important for our wellness. Human connection really makes you happier and live longer. And we really need to raise this up and make this an issue and solve this problem. So I'm passionate about it, and if anybody else is, I'd love to connect and work on this together, because that's how we solve problems.
Amazing. What a beautiful point to end this evening. And once again, thanks everyone for taking time off your busy San Francisco Tech Week and coming here. You know, I know there's way more events to attend during this week, so thank you again for taking time. Hopefully you got inspired, recharged, and motivated to convince some VCs to give you money, to do some inspiring use cases, and we'll see you at the next one. Thanks everyone.